Hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar with the Institute for Integrative Health and Fitness Education. Thanks so much for joining us on Facebook Live today, Thursday. This is part 2 of a 5-part mini-series on the shoulder. In part 1, on Tuesday, I shared with you the functional role, of the Serratus Anterior. Remember that its role is to help stabilize the shoulders in upward rotation and posterior tilt. Don't worry about the word so much, just realize the upward rotation and posterior tilt is this position right here. So that way the shoulders look kind of open and wide as you're looking at the client from the front and from the back. Because the opposite of that position is the forward shoulder, which is downward rotation and anterior tilt. So I shared with you also how I develop shoulder issues, chronic shoulder issues, rotator cuff tears and labral tears related to inappropriate strategies I learned early on in my weightlifting career, and then that carried through the stronger I got, and then even when I went to rehab, a lot of the same strategies that were taught to me perpetuated the same exact patterns in my body. So I needed to establish a new pattern for myself, and found that it helped me and helped many of my clients and patients that were presenting with chronic shoulder problems, as well as discomfort, as well as neck problems as well. And that pattern is the modified wall plank with elbow extension. And the very nice thing about this pattern is that it gets the hand and forearm in contact with the wall, and that helps facilitate more optimal alignment and control of the shoulder complex. So here's how that pattern looks. I'll have my client stand facing the wall, maintain that long spine position as if they're being pulled up from the backside of their head and their rib cage. They're going to maintain their breathing into their rib cage this direction. They're going to place their hands in front of their shoulders on the wall and then lower down so their forearms are on the wall. And then from this position, they're going to feel as if they're pulling the wall apart this direction, which will facilitate opening the shoulders up and bring that shoulder into a more optimal position. So hands go in front of the shoulders, forearms go down the wall, pull the wall apart, and then feel as if you're breathing into your rib cage all the way around as you elongate from the backside of your head. And the serratus, rhomboids, mid-traps, low traps will start to feel, or you'll see that they start to elongate the spine towards the ceiling. And it's really effective pattern. So again, face the wall, hands go down on the wall, pull the wall apart, and feel as if you're elongating and then breathing into your cylinder, or that thoraco-pelvic cylinder. And then from here, we start to push away from the wall and lower yourself back down to the wall. Push away from the wall, lower yourself down, push away, and now you can drop the arms down. And that really helps our clients reestablish that more optimal alignment of the head and neck over that thoraco-pelvic cylinder. It's really a great posture exercise. So it develops shoulder stability, improves that upward rotation and posterior tilt, and becomes a great postural break for many of our clients that work at a desk and start to get into that sort of forward shoulder position. So excellent pattern, modified wall plank with elbow extension. So this is part 2 of a 5-part series. I'll be back next Tuesday with part 3 of this 5-part series. Janice and I will be in several locations next month, and I think today is the final early bird registration for a few of those events. So we'll be in New Jersey, my home state, presenting at the Medical Fitness Association's first annual conference out there. We'll be at Fitness Fest in Arizona, and we'll also be at SCW Mania in California. So hope to see you at one of those events, and if not, we'll see you back here next week on Facebook Live. Make it a great weekend, and we'll see you next week on Facebook Live. This is Dr. Evan Osar with the Institute for Integrative Health and Fitness Education. Make it a great day, make it a great weekend. We'll see you next week.